What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be short and sweet. We're going to do an interview with a local breeder. She's new, she's just getting going. Her name is Claire, and she's from Medusa's Lair. What's going on, guys? I'm Baker, this is Blue Line Morphs. Welcome to the channel. We are a ball python breeding channel. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I have an Instagram channel, blue_line_morphs. I also have a new Facebook channel, it's Blue Line Morphs. Hit me up on there, follow me on there, like me on there. I post on there daily, I interact with everybody daily. So make sure you go and follow there for daily content, so forth and so on. So about a couple months ago, I had asked if maybe you guys wanted me to go out and do some vlogs of me at like different museums or reptile exhibits, whether it's the Bronx Zoo, Lair Marine World, or I'll take a trip down to South Carolina to visit my parents, so forth and so on. And check out some of these facilities throughout the country when it comes to reptiles and animals. And everyone's like, oh, hell yeah, let's do that, it'd be great. But here's the thing, the pandemic struck, so obviously I'm not able to do that right now. With that being said, I did say I wanted to start doing some interviews. I did get to interview Billy that one day on Instagram Live. I was on vacation. He's an absolute gentleman. I'm looking to interview a couple other big-time breeders. Recently Olympus Matt Kurt from Olympus Reptile did interview me based on the NYPD and the COVID crisis, pandemic rather, and how they're going to donate money towards the fallen officers fund for that pandemic. Officers that have lost their lives. Make sure you check that interview out. It is up on their channel now. It's Olympus Reptiles. So I also said I want to start doing some interviews. I spoke to Rob recently, a little interview on him. He's living with me, but also I want to start interviewing some of these small-time breeders, these new breeders, some local breeders, some breeders from up in Connecticut. I'm going to go up there and visit our buddy Ball's Garage. We do have a girl today that I've known on Instagram, social media for a couple months now. She's an absolute sweetheart. She breeds her own rats. She's a vet tech. She loves animals. She's got her first clutch this year. Hopefully she doesn't do what I did. But we're going to meet her today. Shortly she's going to show up. Her name is Claire. Let's meet her right now. This is Claire from Medusa's Lair. Where she hit me up on Instagram. We've been friends on Instagram for a few months now.
For a little bit.
And she hit me up on there, said you want to switch stickers, and then I know she's located relatively close to me. Said, you know what? Why don't you come over? Why don't you do my first small-time breeder? I've spoken to Billy, I've spoken to Miguel, I've spoken to Ozzy, but why not speak to like the small-time breeders? Because those are the guys, the pioneers that are going to take the hobby to the next level. So I have all my notes written down. So you guys know I never forget anything. And Ozzy, the shirt does fit. It's a little tight, but I'm not going to be able to wash it. That's all right. All right. So just who are you?
So my name is Claire. So I'm from Long Island, just like Baker here. No crazy history going on with me, really. I mean, it's pretty small town life, small town girl, nothing really wild. But basically, I moved out of my parents' house a little younger than most people did, and I kind of took advantage of that. I've always loved animals, so...
What do you do for a living?
So I'm a vet tech. I'm a licensed veterinary technician. I actually specialize in physical therapy.
She's always been limping for the last, like, fucking 4 days.
Also, I'm here.
Yeah. It's a two birds, one stone thing. So go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yep, no. So I do physical therapy on animals, mostly dogs, because they're pretty much the only animals that are really good at kind of messing themselves up.
You have a pit too, right?
So, yep, I do have a pit bull. He's a rescue. I actually got him from work, because we work with a lot of rescues. So if anybody's looking for rescues, let me know, because they're actually a really big rescue. They do adopt out to... It's called Rescue Dogs Rock. RDR. Okay. But they adopt out all over the country. So like if anybody's interested, like I have access. Like I text the founder all the time. Like whenever I have a dog that somebody's looking for. So.
Where are they located at?
New York City. They're located out of New York City, but I mean they don't really have one. They don't actually have like a location. They kind of they use all hospitals around the country to kind of board their dogs there. So pretty much it depends on where the dogs are. They're everywhere.
I gotcha. So you obviously love animals while you work with them, right? So you also breed rats, right?
I do breed rats.
Tell us about that. Because I tried. I don't know if you guys remember. I tried to breed rats, and I don't know what the fuck. One got out, one died, and I kind of gave up. I have my African soft fur rats now. I'm gonna give that another shot. But she's got a big operation going, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not huge.
Are you breeding to sell, or are you breeding for your snakes?
So that's the thing. I originally started breeding just to feed my snakes, because even with I have like 10 snakes. I don't have a lot of snakes. But even with just the 10 snakes, I got them all as juveniles. They eat a lot, so it was costing between like $150 and $200 a month just to feed them frozen rats. And then they don't eat the frozen rats, and you throw the frozen rats out, so it was just a pain in the ass.
That's what we take her a boa, and those are my garbage disposals.
Yeah.
Rita's hammering rats right now, and she's gonna be bigger than that tank. So how many rats do you have?
Oh, there's over 100 rats. Not adults. I probably have.
You have regular rats, right?
I have
what do they call them? They're not regular rats. I call them regular rats.
Yeah, they're
like Norwegian or hooded rats or something, right?
Yeah, I mean hooded is
these
like
guys.
The breed. Yeah. The hooded is the breed, that's just the coloration. I don't know exactly what species they are because nowadays they kind of just breed everything with everything.
A rat's a rat?
So,
Alright, look, get the little big Brooklyn rats, so like this big.
Yeah, they're not Brooklyn rats.
Well, no, we used to, so when you first come out of I'm not gonna rat, so when you first come out of the academy, I used to be something called Impact, and we had like our mates, I shouldn't be saying this, but there used to be rats that were like this big. You'd be on a foot post, they'd be like this big, dig underneath like the 1 or 2 trees in Brooklyn. You'd spray them with the mace, and they would just eat it, just look at you, like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here right now.
They eat garbage.
Yeah, they're absolute savages. So, I know we just talked about, I want you to touch on that too, we just talked about the other animals you have. What do you have?
The axolotls?
Yeah, the axolotl.
Yeah.
Explain what that is.
Alright, so it's a species of salamander. They're native to Mexico. It kind of sucks though because they're actually pretty much extinct in the wild. They only live...
So you're like a little conservation. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're really easy to keep in captivity. They're actually really hardy. They're extinct though because they only live... They can get like... They could get a foot. They could get a foot.
What are those giant salamanders, like the Japanese?
Like those Asian
yeah, their heads
ones.
are like this big. Yeah.
Yes, I don't got those.
No, yeah.
It would be pretty cool, but I don't got the space for that.
Yeah,
so the axolotls are pretty cool, but they're extinct in the wild from pollution. They only live in like these 2 specific lakes in the wild, and people just totally trash the lakes. So now they're extinct in the wild, but they're pretty cool. Scientists are working with them because they can like regenerate limbs and stuff. So they're kind of just a side thing. I've had them for a few years.
You said you just kind of got them. They've been breeding, and she's like, fuck, they're breeding.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about snakes, right? I am a ball python breeding channel, though I'm pretty sure I killed all my eggs. But we're gonna try again. Big Mama's gonna breed soon. She's big, right? She's huge. I always joke around. I call her Big Mama. Like, oh, I got a big ball python. She's fucking big.
No, she's big.
Yeah, I know.
Is she like 4,000?
She's like 4,100 grams. All right, so let's talk about your snakes.
All right.
Give me. Well, you're like me. You have like 10, 15 snakes, right?
Yeah.
Let's run through them.
Yeah. So all right. So the first snake I actually got them a little over.
Let's do that. Yeah, you're better than me. How do you get into snakes in general?
I mean, I always liked the snakes. Like I was always like, even with school, like I did BOCES, like animal science. So I was always around the animals. I kind of knew how to take care of them. It was just a matter of the commitment. So I moved out of my parents' house, got my own place. I went to a reptile expo in March of 2019 or something. And I don't know what happened. I was just like, all right, I gotta get a reptile. I gotta get back into that. Do I get a snake? Do I get a lizard? I went there. I saw the ball pythons. I didn't realize how many morphs they had. I thought that they were just the normal
That's exactly
color.
what happened to me. It just kind of...
Yeah, so I was like, all right, these are cool. And my boyfriend was like, we're not getting snakes. We're not doing this. And then he went there, and I'm like, look how cute they are. He's like, oh, that was cool. So, all right. So I got them from actually Nice Balls, is their name.
Right, I actually saw the snake I sold the coral head pie is from Nice Balls. Yep.
Yeah, so they're super cool. Yep. I think they're in like Port Jeff or something actually.
Yeah, they're local. Yeah.
Yep, so I got them from them, and he gave me a deal. He gave me a visual male Azanthic VPI. He was $220, but he also gave me a female het with her.
Okay.
I guess they just...
You growing them out now?
Yeah, yep.
Cool.
So, I mean, she's doing good. She hit like she's probably like 1,200 now, so she's almost there.
Well, we just discovered too, I picked up that spider clown head, possible head Xanthic. You actually had the sister too, right?
Yes, yep.
You're like, oh, I got one from the guy Terry. She's like, I got one from the guy Terry. So are you going to try to hit that Xanthic with...
Yes, 100%. And I'm definitely going to tell Terry about this experience. So I don't know if it's on YouTube and stuff, but I'm going to hit him up and be like, I met her sister.
Well, there was somebody else on Instagram. Oh, I forgot his name. Remind me if you're watching. He said, yo, I'm about to buy the sister from him. So maybe we have like, three different sisters going.
Yep, there was like 3 or 4, so.
Yeah, I mean, I love the spider clown. Some people don't like them. I think they're great. Awesome. But regardless. So you had your first clutch this year, right?
Yes, I did. So it's a lesser times lesser.
You're not going to kill him, right?
Hopefully.
Going for those bells? Where is she? You going for the bells?
I'm going for the bells. I opened that drawer too when you were like, come and look. That was the first one I opened. So I'm going for 1 bell. So I have 6 eggs. They're doing all right. The humidity's been pretty good. They start to dimple a little bit. Yep, it's a lesser and a lesser. I also got the lesser male. I got him from a reptile store. It's like an adoption, actually. Okay. I originally didn't intend to breed ball pythons. I got my 2.
No one does. It just kind of happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is too much. I'm not gonna do this. And then I was looking at the morphs, and I'm just watching them, and I'm like, hey, we gotta breed these. And
right. Like, listen, at the end of the day, like you like the reptiles, you like the animals. Like, look, we have 40 snakes right here, and another 3 over here, and it's 1 little bedroom, so it makes sense. So imagine, I know Saul's balls. Check him out. He had a clutch the other. I forget if it was Mojave Lesser. Yeah. Anyway, it was in the Blue Eye Leucistic complex. Yeah. And he hit like 5 out of 6 like Blue Eye Leucistic. So you might get a whole clutch of one play. So what is your in the future? What is your most excitable pairing for you? Besides the Xanthics, you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I love these Xanthics. So, I mean, that's probably the most exciting one. Is like if I can hit that spider clown Xanthic, that would be banging.
Oh yeah.
So that would be awesome. But I have a couple other simple combos that I'm indecisive about what to do because I have like I have a banana female, which is simple. It's just a banana, but I love bananas.
Yeah.
I also have my lesser pastel yellow belly, so she has a couple different options there. So I could breed her to my other lesser and just hit some bells and some other simple yellow bellies
I hate
and
to
stuff.
say it, bells always sell. People love bells.
I know.
Nice.
I also have a little guy that I post him a lot on my Instagram because he's just super cute and he's super friendly. But he's
that's what's coming out of the tub.
Yes. Yeah. So he's a hypo pastel yellow belly. So then I thought of maybe actually breeding him to my lesser pastel yellow belly. Again, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You know, no $5,000 snakes or anything.
Some ivories in there.
But yeah, so nothing wild yet. Again,
so what is your plan?
Started this.
You stayed at low key, or are you blacking out like me?
Yeah, I mean. Temporarily, just because I don't have the space, you know,
right.
I don't have the finances right now at the moment,
right.
and I just bred my first clutch. So
right.
I'm kind of like, you know what, before I start investing in $5,000 snakes, before I start doing anything crazy, let me see if I can hatch a clutch of eggs without killing them.
Right, easy. There's no taking shots like this is my channel, so we're not going to take shots at me. Thanks. Go ahead.
So I'm going to try to hatch this clutch, see how that goes. You know, again, I didn't start this really to breed. I kind of just was obsessed with snakes. And I just started collecting, and then I was like, all right, let me breed what I had. Let's see what happens.
So sky's the limit. You're going to see what happens.
Yes, exactly. So if I do pretty well at that, then I definitely do want to. I mean, I'm looking for a new house right now, honestly, with a little bit more bedroom space.
For snakes.
A basement.
For snakes.
Four snakes, yes. My boyfriend says for an apartment, but I say for snakes. Maybe both. It's kind of a big fit. So... yeah, if I could find that, then I definitely want to get like a whole big snake room. I do want to breed, like you said, maybe 50 clutches a year. I don't know how that's going to work. I work full time. Again,
so what's your next pickup?
I gotta take it today.
Yeah, day by day. No, I hear you. You can't black out. So what's your next pickup?
Oh God, I can't pick up anything for a while,
no?
honestly.
All right.
No,
so let's talk about Medusas. How'd you come up with Medusa?
Oh, because
that's... You big mythology?
Yes, I do love that.
Okay.
That's just been my name pretty much my whole life because I've always had just like
hair?
wild, crazy hair all the time. I was always with the animals, you know, and I didn't own snakes, but I was anywhere there was reptiles. Like I always had snakes on me as a kid. Like if you went through my childhood photos, it's just me covered in snakes, bugs, you know, everything. So
it just worked.
Girls
Fair
don't
enough.
typically.
What's your Instagram channel?
So Medusa's Lair. So it's actually got it's X Medusa's Lair X. So that's it right there.
X Medusa's Lair?
Yeah, well apparently Medusa's Lair was taken, so I had to.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome.
But you'll find
You're the real Medusa, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, that's Claire from Medusa. Go check her out on Instagram, add her, hit her up on there. She's producing some great stuff. She's just like me, bottom breeder. Hopefully she doesn't kill her first clutch. We'll see what happens. But until next time.
On that, so.
Yeah, they're not doing good. As always guys, be safe, remember watch your six.